Grandest of evenings, magical beings. I wanted to come on here today to give a Mabon exercise or new moon in Libra exercise so that way you can have an actual activity and something concrete to do and utilize. You may utilize this as many times as needed, and I wanted to try to release this as early as possible so that way this can coincide with your candle ritual or with your candle magic should you decide to couple it with such. So the exercise is very simple, but it definitely is shadow work. So if you're afraid of the shadow, aka yourself or the dark side of yourself, you're gonna have to get real motherfucking acquainted. That's the best way I can put it. So here we go. The exercise is very simple. It is 4 questions, and one of them has a 3-part. So we're looking at a total of about 7 questions. So lucky you and lucky us, because I too will be doing this as I do. I'm in here with y'all. So the first question is, what have you accomplished and learned this past year? The second question is, what are you grateful for? The third question is, how are your 3 pillars? So I call this 3PE, or the 3-pillar examination. And the 3 sub questions for this, so the 3 pillars of your life, are your love life, your financial life, and your health. So you want to ask yourself those 3 things with the how are your 3 pillars. So A, how is my love life? B, how is my financial life? And C, how is my health? Our final question, number 4, is what was happening this time last year? So with the what was happening this time last year, that's kind of actually the fun part, because with that, and this was actually confirmed with Trap Witch's New Moon in Libra video, which is so beautiful. So it's nice to know that, we're aligning with other great brujas. So with this exercise, you want to look through your camera roll, your Instagram feed, your Facebook feed, look through your social media, look through things in which you've documented things in, and really see visually what it is that you were going through and what was going on this time last year. And specifically, the dates I would like for you to take a look at is August 5th through September 22nd, as that is the last phase of the sun cycle. So I hope that made sense. You can write these down in a notebook. If you can think of other creative ways to make this less daunting, then by all means do that and let me know how it is you go about that, because I definitely want to know. But either way, you're gonna have to face yourself. So this may take an hour to a couple of hours, however long it takes for you to write these out in full and in honesty. I would love for you to do that. If you decide to do this with your candle ritual all in the same day, this can be prior to your meditation, or if you would like to add meditation prior to, so that way you're in a better state and you kind of need to be more calm, I suggest that as well. And I would suggest a anxiety releasing meditation, or some kind of meditation with release work and tapping into the subconscious mind, and even maybe a cord cutting meditation. I don't know if there's music for that. I do know that there's a ritual for that. So find what you can on YouTube. I'll try my best to post some links in the description to further help you. But again, with this new moon in Libra energy, before we can reap our abundance, and definitely check out the new moon in Libra reading that is prior to this video, 2 videos prior. The one that says Spirit has a message for you, you're the master, it's your time to marvel. So I definitely want you to check that out as well, for this coincides with that. And I did say that I would provide a ritual. So this is ritual exercise guidance. Again, the way that I heal and the way that I learned, I need practical, sort of like step-by-step instructions, if you will, or help. So this is a method and format that works for me. I keep all of my exercises in a grimoire or a journal, so I highly advise that you do this in that. And if you wanted to write it on a separate sheet of paper and release it once you do your candle ritual, so you can light it and fully let it go into the ethers, let it go and give it over to the universe, you can do that as well. If you're as reflective as I am, I kind of want to see in the future. So I mean, you can do it however you're led to do this. So again, I wanted to repeat the questions. Number 1, what have you accomplished and learned this past year? Number 2, what are you grateful for? Number 3, how are your 3 pillars? A, how is my love life? B, how is my financial life? And C, how is my health? And our 4th question is, what was happening this time last year between August 5th and September 22nd, the cycle that we just ended, our summer cycle, summer solstice. You want to look back into that and see physically, literally, what were you going through? And there's a part 2 to this exercise. If I don't get to post that tonight, I will definitely work on it between tonight and tomorrow. I also do have a Freebie Friday video coming for you all, hint, hint. So you definitely want to make sure that you are subscribed to this page and that you're keeping up, so that way you can get, this alternative loving healing work that's always not love and light. We do need to go into the shadows sometimes, but it is for our benefit. So thank you so much for tuning in. I do hope this helps and provides the guidance and answers you were looking for. And as you do this exercise, I truly hope that you really are then able to see what it is that you need to be releasing, so that way you can live your optimum best life. I love you so much. Luna La Negra out. Never forget to stay magical always. Mwah.